Welcome to my tutorial of Terrible Things by Mayday Parade. This song isn't difficult by itself. It's fairly repetitive, but when you're trying to layer all the different instruments on top of each other near the ending of the song, it does get a little tricky. But with enough practice, it's honestly not that difficult. So, let's start off with the verse. Very simple melody. We're going to start with the right hand. We're going to be playing C sharp, going up to F, E flat, then C sharp. And you're going to repeat that 4 times. The F to E flat to C sharp 4 times. So you're going to start with C sharp, then 4 times, then do it another 4 times. Already halfway done. Next, go up to F sharp, down to F, and then to C sharp. Do that 4 times. Then the more complicated bit. You're going to do F, E flat, C, C sharp, E flat, drop down to A flat, E flat, C, C sharp, E flat, F. So it should sound like this. C sharp is going into the verse once again. So that's the melody for the right hand. Let's teach the left hand now. The left hand is going to be playing some super basic chords. So it's going to be what I call C sharp, C sharp, F, A flat. Drop down, B flat, C sharp, F. F sharp, B flat, C sharp. And the last one's a little weird. So most people would play A flat as A flat, C, E flat. But because of the note that's played when this chord begins, you're actually going to want to modify it to this. A flat, C sharp, E flat. Doesn't really sound that right, but when you're playing the song at full speed, it doesn't sound bad at all. And then in other areas of the song, we're going to be playing it normal as A flat, C, E flat. So during the verse, it looks like this. And that's the verse. Let me play through it at normal speed. Loop back around. Every time that the verse plays, it's going to be repeated 3 times. Once is going to be that melody that we just played, the progression of... Oh, whoops. That is going to be done 3 times. Once with no vocals, 2 times with vocals, and then go into the chorus, back to the verse again. So that's how the verse plays. Super easy. Now let's move to the chorus. The chorus, let's start with the left hand, so that's way you can get an idea of the chord progression that's going to go. So, you start on F sharp. F sharp, C sharp, F sharp, B flat, C sharp. Go up to A flat, not modified. Then you're going to go to A, which is going to be, keep your index finger on C, while the other ones move to A and E. A, C, E. Then go up to B flat, like earlier. hit A flat again real quick, straight down to F sharp again, pause, back up to A flat, then back to the verse at C sharp. So repeat, F sharp, A flat not modified, A, B flat, A flat again not modified, F sharp, A flat, into the next section. Super easy. Next is the right hand. This one's a little bit more complicated. This is the part that's definitely going to take the most practice. Definitely took me the longest to figure this part out. But it's not that bad once you get the hang of it. So we're going to start with a C sharp, F, E flat, C, C sharp, E flat, C, C sharp, E flat, that's done twice, then C sharp, C, B flat, twice, F sharp, A flat, B flat, C, C sharp, C, A flat, B flat, C, C sharp, E flat, and then it goes back into the verse. So we begin like this. So, let me break this up into the sections of the chords. So when you're starting with F sharp over here, it's going to go like, which is super easy, just C sharp, F, E flat. Next chord, which is A flat not modified. This one goes C, C sharp, E flat. Then as it does it again, you're going to do A. Then as left hand goes to B flat, right hand plays C, C sharp, C. That's it. So C sharp, C. So let's go through it again. F sharp, A flat, A, B flat. Then when you go back to A flat, you're going to press B flat. Then press B flat again with your right hand as you drop down to F sharp. Let me start from the beginning. Then right here, as this note is playing, you're going to play F sharp, A flat, B flat, C, C sharp, which is a progression of notes. Then when A flat comes in right here, you press C, and then climb up again from A flat, B flat, C, C sharp, E flat, and then finish by continuing the verse again on C sharp. So let me play through it slowly again. Back to the verse. And that's the whole chorus. There's a little bit of bouncing around. It takes a little bit of practice remembering what chords to press at what times, but with practice, again, it's actually not that bad. So, we've done the verse, we've done the chorus. Now we go back to the verse. So it's going to repeat the exact same way. Just whoops. See, even I messed up. It's modified during the verse. You're going to repeat all of that 3 times. Once without vocals, 2 times with vocals. Then you go back to the chorus. And it's going to repeat the entire thing except for one change at the very end. So, chorus, repeat. We're going to go like this. right there, loop it again. But right here on the last A flat, when you're pressing C of your right hand, you stop. You don't continue the rest. And that's how the second chorus goes. Then we get to the bridge. We're already near the end of the song. So, as you go to the bridge, you're going to be playing the chords in the same progression as they were before. So it's going to be C sharp, B flat, F sharp, but then you're going to be playing A flat unmodified. Your right hand is going to be playing, you're only going to be playing 2 notes out of the 3 notes of the chords with your right hand. So let me explain. So when you're playing C sharp, you're going to be playing C sharp plus F. When you're playing B flat, you're still playing C sharp plus F. When you're playing F sharp, you're playing B flat plus C sharp. And then when you're playing A flat, you're playing A flat plus C. So it's going to be a slow drop. And that's the bridge. Now we go into what I call the breakdown before the final chorus. The breakdown is just where the guitars swell up, things get really intense. There's a solo playing on in the background. It's basically the verse, but more intense. And when I say that, I mean that it's literally the verse. It's the same chords, same progressions, but with some little changes here and there. In the background of, you can hear a guitar playing the verse melody, which is just... So what I'm about to say, you could ignore the right hand and just play that melody the same way as it was with the verse in octaves. So you could just play for the entirety of this breakdown until the final chorus. That's up to you. What I tend to do is I tend to save that for the background since it's not as loud. I tend to play what would be considered, I suppose, the rhythm guitar or the bass guitar. But yeah, that's up to personal preference. Also, a solo plays a solo guitar, and you can also play that melody as well. So I will teach all 3. So I've already taught you the verse since it's exactly the same. Second is the regular breakdown as I tend to play it. So it's going to sound like this. Right hand is going to be this chord, C sharp, F, A flat. Then, as you go into B flat, you're going to play this modified chord, C sharp, F, E flat, which is the same as this chord, but with a higher note, with a higher B flat. Then you're going to do modified F sharp, C sharp, F sharp, B flat, which is the same as, I cannot talk today. Oh my god. This chord is the same as an F sharp down here, but modified. That's why these 2 notes right here are played up here instead. And then lastly is modified A flat, where instead of playing A flat like this, these 2 notes, A flat and C, are moved up here. E flat, A flat, C. So the chords are going to go C sharp, B flat modified, F sharp modified, A flat modified. And you're going to be playing them in a pattern that sounds like this. So it's 1, 1, 2, played that wrong. 2, 1, 2. So it's just a steady 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then, left hand. Left hand, you're going to be playing the same chords, except for you're going to be playing single notes instead of full chords. Just single notes, octaves. But that sounds kind of boring if you just go. I mean, it gets the job done. It sounds good. But what I like to do is I like to add a little bit of depth. So I play C sharp together as an octave. Then I go lower to higher, press it again. So it'll sound like. Let me play it slowly. Same thing, going down to B flat. Let's speed it up, F sharp. Up to A flat. And that's how that goes. So let me put them together. As you can see, I changed it a little bit in order to accommodate for my playing style. So I tend to go 1, up, 1, up, 1, 2. So it goes. So it's honestly up to you on what you prefer, how it sounds and whatnot. I just tend to do the. Or in the case of when I'm actually playing the chords as 1, 2, 1, 2, it's 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Sorry about my keyboard. I have the speaker on high and it's just rattling. So yeah, so that's basically how it sounds. You just want it to sound intense, fast-paced, and yeah. The last option for this verse is to play the solo. The solo goes like this. I'll play it with single notes right here, but you can also play as octaves and even raise it up higher if you wish. It's up to you. So you have A flat, B flat, C, C sharp twice. So then you have F, F, E flat, A flat. And lastly, F sharp, F. Do a roll of F sharp, F, E flat, C, and then loop. So it's going to sound like. That whole thing is going to repeat 3 times until the chorus plays. So it'll sound like this. As you can see, during that part I played it the way that I taught the first time, versus when I'm pressing the regular rhythm. The 1, 2, it sounds like. Just depends on what feels most natural to your playstyle. So yeah, that is the breakdown. And then we have the final chorus, where this is going to basically play the same overall, with one little difference. So the little difference is that the solo will do something a little bit different for its finale than these chords will. But let's just play the chords to keep it simple for now. So, as we get to the final chorus, the left hand is going to be playing just single notes. And they're going to be the same chord progression as the chorus earlier in the song. So, F sharp, A flat, A, B flat, A flat, F sharp, A flat, C sharp to end the song. And this one is going to be playing our new modified chords up here. And it's going to be a little complicated, so try to keep up. So on F sharp, playing C sharp, F sharp, B flat. On A flat, playing E flat, A flat, C. As we go up to A, this one is going to be playing the same chord, modified up one. So it's going to be E, A, C. As we go up to B flat, we're going to be playing F, D flat, C sharp. Then going back to A flat, we're going to be playing what we played for A flat, modified A flat. Back to F sharp. Back to this chord again. Go back up to A flat again. Then to end, left hand goes up to C sharp. Right hand goes to F, A flat, C sharp. Not to be confused with F, B flat, C sharp, which is played for B flat. This is C sharp. So you move the B flat to an A flat. So let me play through it. Whoa, that was wrong. Okay, try it again. If you want a little bit of accent, you can also press A flat right here to make it a little bit more full. And that's how you end the song. But if you're going the solo route and you want to play the solo, right at the final repetition of the solo, so you play it 3 times on the last one when you go down to C. So let me just play through it. It's going to go like... Right there, the chorus is going to begin, and you're going to go up to C sharp. And then go up an octave to C sharp again. Drop down to C, and then B flat. Back up to C, and end on C sharp. And yeah, that's how you end the solo. That's how you end the chorus. And as far as the melody, the moment that it reaches the chorus, you're not going to be playing the chorus melody. You're instead going to be playing the ending of the solo. So it's going to go... And then going up an octave. To end the song. And that's how you play the piano of Terrible Things. It's not that bad, like I said. There are a lot of layers. There's a little bit of picking and choosing what you prefer. Unless you do it in my way of having multiple layered instruments on top of each other. But yeah, that's how you play it. So now we're going to go into the vocals. The vocals are a little confusing since they're not always consistent. But again, once you get the hang of it, it's not that bad. So, let's start with the verse. The first thing I'm going to preface is that there are certain moments throughout the vocals of the verse that are consistent. And there are parts that are inconsistent. I will emphasize when a part is inconsistent or consistent by saying so. So just keep that in mind as we're going forward, that a certain section is not going to always play the same every single time that you play the verse. There's going to be an extra note or a missing note, or it's going to add a different little melody in between. So keep that in mind. So the first line of the first verse goes like this. So you're starting with C sharp 3 times. And those 3 are your first instance of inconsistency. Throughout the song, those 3 notes will be changed to various different amounts. So we start with 3. Then we go up to A flat 3 times. Back down to C sharp twice. E flat, F, E flat, C sharp. The whole rest of that, outside of the first 3 notes, is consistent every single time. So you're going to repeat it again, that entire thing, except for the first part is going to only be two. The first part is only going to be 2 notes instead. Make sense? So we have... That was with 3 at the beginning. That was 2. Then we go into the next part, which is F, 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 F sharp, F, E flat, C sharp. Those first 3 notes are inconsistent. Next, we do F, F, F sharp, F, E flat. So it's going to be... For this instance only, you're going to repeat that exactly the same. Then back to the next part. You're going to go back to the first melody of the verse. And again, for this part only, again, you're going to play it the exact same way. So you're going to start with 3 notes. 2 notes. Now here's another variation. So instead of doing 3 notes at the beginning of this next part, you're going to do 4. Then repeat as usual. Then another variation. E flat, F, F. Then repeat as usual, F sharp, F, E flat. Then another inconsistency, C sharp, E flat, F. Then repeat as normal, F sharp, F, E flat, C sharp. Actually, I think I did this wrong. Hold on, actually, hold up, wait a minute. I just realized I made a writing error. That was my mistake. Yeah, I knew there was something going on there. Okay, so I lied. Let's backtrack a little bit. So, at the start of this second half, let me just go through it again. So, from the top, we have 3 times on C sharp. 2 times on C sharp. Then 3 times on F. 2 times on F. 3 times on F. 2 times on F. 3 times on C sharp. 2 times on C sharp. Then it is actually 3 on F. And then you do E flat F F for the next part. So it wasn't actually 4, it was 3. My mistake. So then, next part, you do C sharp, E flat, F. Then E flat, F. And continue. So that last part goes 1, 2, 3. E flat, F, F. C sharp, E flat, F. E flat, F. It's a little confusing, but if you know how the melody, or the vocals, I should say, of the song go, then you can figure it out more or less. So, that ends the first verse. Then we go into the chorus, which is a lot more consistent. So you start with C sharp twice, F, E flat, C sharp, F, F sharp, F, E flat, C sharp, E flat, C sharp, pause, C sharp, E flat, F, F sharp, F, E flat, C sharp. A lot more simple than the verse, in my opinion. So now we go into the second verse, which is exactly as I said before, where the consistent parts are consistent and the inconsistent parts are inconsistent. So you start off with C sharp 2 times. Then C sharp 3 times. F once. F twice. Repeat that. Now C sharp 3 times. C sharp twice. F once. F twice. Then F twice. Then E flat F. Back to the chorus. Well, yeah, that's the end of the verse. And so now back to the chorus, it's the same thing as it was. But then right here, instead of pressing C sharp again to finish it, you're going to repeat. But right here, you're going to press F twice instead. So let me portray it. So it's going to be C sharp twice, F, E flat, C sharp F, F sharp, F twice, pause, E flat, C sharp, and then C sharp, E flat, F, F sharp, F, E flat. Then you pause. And now we're going to the bridge. So, there's a lot of repetition, there's a lot of little confusing bits in order to get it as accurate to the vocals as possible. But with practice, again, practice and knowing how the song goes really helps. So, now we're at the bridge. We're going to be following the same pattern as the vocals. Not the vocals, as the verse. So it's going to be C sharp 3 times. C sharp twice. Then F once. F twice. Then there's going to be a change right here. It's going to play something different. So then F, F sharp, F, E flat, C sharp, pause, F, F sharp, F, E flat, C sharp, F, F sharp, F, E flat twice, C sharp, C, C sharp. That's how that goes. And then we go into the breakdown. So, the breakdown has 2 parts. So there is a little... I don't know what you would call it exactly. An embellishment, a flourish, what have you. And then it goes back into the verse again. So, we have the first part, which goes A flat. I tend to play this in octaves. F sharp, F, C sharp, A flat, F sharp, F, F, F sharp, F, F, E flat. Now, as this part continues, if you wanted to, you can play this part again as the backup melody. The backup melody plays exactly the same, except for instead of at the very end going to F, F, E flat, you go F, F, A flat. But anyways, let's go back to the verse. But this is the breakdown version of the verse, so it's going to be a little different. So we're going to start off the same with an inconsistency, which is C sharp twice. Now it's going to be different from here on out. C sharp twice, A flat, F sharp, F, E flat, C sharp twice, A flat, F sharp, F, E flat, C sharp. Let me go through that. Oh wait, I did that wrong. Then next part, F, F, F sharp, F sharp, F, E flat, E flat, F, F sharp, F, E flat, C sharp. The next part, F, F, F sharp, F, E flat, C sharp, E flat, F, F sharp, F, E flat. So let me play that second part again. Oh wait, sorry. So let me play that whole verse part for the breakdown again. There's a lot of similar elements to the other verses, but it's definitely different. So it takes a little bit of learning, getting used to. And then we go, finally, to the final chorus. This is the end of this tutorial, and it goes like exactly the same as the other courses. So that's it. If you want to add a little bit more of a flourish, you can go like this. Drop down to B flat, and then continue as normal. And that's the end of the song. That is the piano part, the solo, some background melodies, the vocals, background vocals, all of it. So, I hope this was helpful. I know it was a little confusing. There's a lot of repeated notes, repeated bits, little variations here and there. But the way I see it is that if I'm able to do it, you'll be able to do it. So, thank you once again for joining me for another tutorial. Hopefully next week I'll have another cover and another tutorial up and ready to go. So, feel free to give this a like, comment, let me know any songs that you want me to do in the future, any songs that you want to learn. And yeah, thank you for all the support. We're almost at 200 subscribers, which is crazy. So I appreciate all the support. And I hope this helps you. Let me know if it does. So yeah, okay. Have a great day. Bye.